Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
We are sitting on the edge of a cliff.
Literally.
Literally.
Right over there is a drop-off.
Yeah.
Weaverton Cliffs, part of the Appalachian Trail, and you're looking at, I'm pretty sure, the Potomac River. Yeah, the Potomac, going that way, and it was a long hike to get up here. How long did it take us? Do you know?
No. Well, it was a hike.
About an hour.
It was really nice.
To an hour,
it was really nice, but yeah, I'm not looking too far behind because I am scared of heights. Maybe not the best thing to be sitting on the edge of a cliff. So I'm going to focus on what we're saying instead.
But she has become fearless, having taken shelter of the Supreme Personality of Godhead in the form of Srimad Bhagavatam.
Yes. Alright, it's Canto 3, Chapter 27, Text 8, chapters entitled Understanding Material Nature.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Text 8. For his income, a devotee should be satisfied with what he earns without great difficulty. He should not eat more than what is necessary. He should live in a secluded place and always be thoughtful, peaceful, friendly, compassionate, and self-realized. Purport. Everyone who has accepted a material body must obtain the necessities must maintain the necessities of the body by acting or earning some livelihood. A devotee should only work for such income as is absolutely necessary. He should be satisfied always with such income and should not endeavor to earn more and more simply to accumulate the unnecessary. A person in a conditioned state who has no money is always found working very hard to earn some with the object of lording it over material nature. Kapila Dev instructs that we should not endeavor hard for things which may come automatically without extraneous labor. The exact word used in this connection, yadrichaya, means that every living entity has a predestined happiness and distress in his present body. This is called the law of karma. It is not possible that simply by endeavors to accumulate more money, a person will be able to do so. Otherwise, almost everyone would be on the same level of wealth. In reality, everyone is earning and acquiring according to his predestined karma. According to the Bhagavatam conclusion, we are sometimes faced with dangerous or miserable conditions without endeavoring for them. And similarly, we may have prosperous conditions without endeavoring for them. We are advised to let these things come as predestined. We should engage our valuable time in prosecuting Krishna consciousness. In other words, one should be satisfied by his natural condition. If by predestination one is put into a certain condition of life which is not very prosperous in comparison to another's position, one should not be disturbed. He should simply try to utilize his valuable time to advance in Krishna consciousness. Advancement in Krishna consciousness does not depend on any materially prosperous or distressed condition. It is free from the conditions imposed by material life. A very poor man can execute Krishna consciousness as effectively as a very rich man. One should therefore be very satisfied with his position as offered by the Lord.
Wow, that's amazing. Amazing purport, huh? Nice verse and amazing opening. Thoughts?
Yeah, I was thinking that it's very easy to compare ourselves to others. That seems to be the nature of the world, keeping up with the Joneses. I know when I was growing up, it was I think still now, to be fair, it's like my mum in particular, this cousin does that cousin does that one did this, that one did that. Like, okay, but what about me? Just what about what I'm doing? You know, it's always comparison. It just seems to be that's just the way it is. If you're rich, I got to be richer. If you did this, I got to do that. It's unfortunate, and we waste a lot of time in our lives doing that, and we just don't enjoy and be here now, you know, and be happy. And also, when I was reading this, it doesn't mean because it says if you're not predestined to be in a certain condition, so you're not as rich as your neighbor or have, you know, facilities, whatever as they do. But it doesn't mean we don't do anything. Like we should work to just, that we shouldn't be lazy and not do nothing, sit on the sofa all day. We need to still endeavor, but it just means don't over endeavor when it's quite clear you're not going to be the next Henry Ford or whatever. But if I got food on the table, I got clean clothes, I got a roof over my head, and that gives me peace of mind and time to chant Hare Krishna and just try to be a devotee, then that's success, you know?
Wow, amazing. Very nice. Yeah, I mean, ultimately I was thinking, you know, it's not about look what the cousins or uncles or aunties are doing and who's doing better. And then it's not even so much about look what I've got. It's actually, you know, how am I utilizing this life in the service of Krishna? Because actually the success measurement stick is based often on money or material prosperity in the form of the opulences of Krishna. How strong are you? How famous are you? How rich are you? How beautiful are you? How intelligent are you? And then even how renounced are you? Even it can be a material measurement that we see someone's external renunciation and we think, oh, that's amazing, they're so renounced. It's still a material measurement. But inside, no matter how beautiful or not beautiful, how rich or how intelligent or whatever, how am I utilizing these gifts from God also? Krishna says he is the ability in man. How am I utilizing these gifts from God in the service of God? And how am I helping to connect myself and others to a life dedicated to devotion? Is that okay?
Yeah. No, sorry, I was just, I'm just making sure other living entities, they can listen to what we're saying, but I'm just making sure they don't get. But yeah, it's true, and we chase that which is out of our grasp almost, you know? And yeah, forget the essence, like you said.
Okay, should we read on? Another word here is mitabuk. This means that one should eat only as much as necessary to maintain the body and soul together. Man, can you imagine if people just did that? Now, we're in America. God bless America. I'm an American citizen, born and bred. But, you know, we were just in a shop yesterday, and the sheer size and quantity of the way they sell products.
I found it overwhelming as someone who, I mean, obviously I come regularly because of him, but I was overwhelmed by the size of...
Yeah, like we saw a cheese puffs container, you know, okay, imagine a bag of cheese puffs, but the container was this big. You know, and
cereal boxes, sweet chocolate.
So the tendency is to be in a state of doing everything more than is required just to keep by. And then because of that, you see, and I remember some years ago asking, what was the MP of Westminster, Mark Fields, you know, how we could, as devotees, how the ISKCON London Temple could integrate more with our local community and society and be of service. And he said, open more restaurants. And I said, well, it sounds very economical and a little bit materialistic. And he said, no way, I wasn't even thinking like that. He said, the biggest problem that the NHS faces is obesity and bad health. Yes. And he said that actually Everyone knows, this is his exact words, everyone knows that a vegetarian diet is a much healthier diet. So it was amazing. Now, I don't think he was vegetarian, but,
No.
and Mark, if you're out there, I love you. It was amazing. So many years we had like decent association and your assistance in many ways, so
Yes.
there's no offense there, but become vegetarian. Okay. One should not be gluttonous. Of course, that's one of the 7 deadly sins. To satisfy the tongue. Grains, fruits, milk, and similar foods are allotted for human consumption. One should not be excessively eager to satisfy the tongue and eat that which is not meant for humanity. Particularly, a devotee should eat only prasad, or food which is offered to the personality of Godhead. His position is to accept the remnants of those foodstuffs. Innocent foods like grains, vegetables, fruits, flowers, and milk preparations are offered to the Lord, and therefore there is no scope for offering foods which are in the modes of passion and ignorance. A devotee should not be greedy. It is also recommended that the devotee should be muni, or thoughtful. He should always think of Krishna and how to render better service to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. That should be his only anxiety. So, Kunta, this world is called Kunta, the place of anxiety. Spiritual world is called Vaikunta, place of no anxiety. So our only anxiety here should be how to be Krishna conscious. As a materialist is always thoughtful about improving his material condition, I love this, a devotee's thoughts should always be engaged in improving his condition in Krishna consciousness. Therefore, he should be a muni. Wonderful, wonderful. Jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
It's really nice. That's a very nice sentence.
It's great, huh?
Yeah. Really, yeah. It's quite powerful. Because, yeah, I mean, that sums up material life. How can I get more comfortable, more this, more that, more absorbed? But at the same time, next point, just use that propensity or that example, and how can I be a better devotee?
Actually, I know from self-improvement courses and things I used to do that, you know, there's this philosophy known as Kanai, C-A-N-I, and it stands for constant and never-ending improvement. And the idea is that we can always be improving. And by Sheshika Prabhu, he uses the, ABS, always better service. So we should be thinking how I can improve each day. Just like when we were hiking up here, I thought, okay, I was chanting on my clicker, but then I thought, I really want to utilize this time as we're hiking. So I actually learned a shloka from the Brahma Samhita. Pramanais tad sad acharais tad abhyasar nirantaram bodhayan atmanatmanam bhaktim apyutamam labet. And the essence is that the highest levels of devotion, here comes some hikers, the highest levels of devotions are achieved in slow, gradual processes by constant endeavor for spiritual realization with the help of theistic knowledge, dharmic conduct, and I forget the last part, but that was it.
I was too busy trying not to fall off the cliff as we were walking.
Okay, we're going to keep reading.
We're going to keep reading, but there's there's a lot left. Because these people, there's some hikers, they might want to take photos and we're like in the way.
That's all right, they can come down here. We'll be
Right, let's read. The next item recommended is that a devotee should live in a secluded place. Generally, a common man is interested in pounds, shillings and pence, or materialistic advancement in life, which is unnecessary for a devotee. A devotee should select a place of residence where everyone is interested in devotional service. Generally, therefore, a devotee goes to a sacred place of pilgrimage where devotees live. It is recommended that he live in a place where there is no large number of ordinary men. It is very important to live in a secluded place. Vivikta sarana. The next item is shanta, or peacefulness. The devotee should not be agitated. He should be satisfied with his natural income. Eat only as much as he needs to keep his health, live in a secluded place, and always remain peaceful. Peace of mind is necessary for prosecuting Krishna consciousness.
Good points.
Yeah, peace of mind is necessary.
Live in a secluded place.
Yeah.
But that means in the association of devotees.
Yeah.
And be peaceful. Means we shouldn't be agitated. And again, we should be satisfied with the simple things in life.
Yeah, it says be satisfied with natural income. Eat only as much as he needs to keep his health together. I do find difficulty with that one. I don't have any vices apart from that, really. I'd like to think. I'm sure some people might list a whole lot.
If you have any other ideas, you can write them down below in the comments. The next item is maitra, friendliness. A devotee should be friendly to everyone, but his intimate friendship should be with devotees only. Amazing. Remember we were saying this yesterday? Association. We should be friendly to everyone. This is really powerful. Prabhupada is repeating.
Well, Krishna says, my devotee is friendly to all living entities in the Bhagavad Gita.
Perfect. But intimate friendship should be with devotees only. With others, he should be official. He may say, yes, sir, what you say is all right, but he is not intimate with them. A devotee should, however, have compassion for persons who are innocent, who are neither atheistic nor very much advanced in spiritual realization. A devotee should be compassionate towards them and instruct them as far as possible in making advancement in Krishna consciousness. A devotee should always remain atmavan, or situated in a spiritual position. He should not forget that his main concern is to make advancement in spiritual consciousness or Krishna consciousness, and he should not ignorantly identify himself with the body or the mind. Atma means the body or the mind, but here the word atmavan especially means that one should be self-possessed. He should always remain in the pure consciousness that he is spirit soul and not the material body or the mind. That will make him progress confidently in Krishna consciousness.
Jai.
Powerful.
Yeah.
Any closing words?
Yeah, I like the point about the friendliness that we were saying, because sometimes we can become a bit snooty as devotees, or like even devotees judge other devotees. Oh, you went there, or you hung out. I don't like that mood, and yeah, I don't like that. You're allowed to speak to other people. You're allowed to exist in this world. You're allowed to have a conversation with your neighbor over the fence. Go to work, go to school, go to uni, whatever.
Yeah.
You're allowed to. Yeah, I don't like that. There's a certain, snootiness that develops.
So be friendly, and we're going to be friendly now and finish.
Yeah,
so these
because
people can come and do
these
their thing. So
hikers
thank you very much. Hare Krishna, Grantaraj Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Rama.